Today's game is brought to you by Lennox Employees Credit Union, Marshalltown Area Chamber of Commerce, Assured Partners, Legends American Grill, Jensen Ford, Sports Plus, Sports Medicine, Edward Jones, Zach Wall, Capone and Brown, Wayward Social, Zeno's, McGregor's Furniture and Mattress, Kent's Appliance and TV, Wells Fargo Advisors, Marshalltown Community College, The Embers, Marshalltown, Bruin Manufacturing, Ken's Transmission, Brown's Shoe Fit, Central State Bank, Calvin Rocket Bar and Grill, Top Crafters, Marshalltown Hy-Vee. It's the Friday Showcase on KFJB-TV.
Inbounds is misplayed. Dalen Houston's going to come up with it. Takes it on a fast break. It's good. Kicks out wide open three. It's good as it rattles in for Drake Capayu.
Welcome to the countdown to tip-off.
Welcome into Newton High School here on KFJB-TV. I'm Brandon Lewis. Dylan Doze alongside me as we get you ready to go here tonight on the road in the second game of the season for your Marshalltown Bobcat boys basketball team. I'm Brandon Lewis. Dylan Doze alongside me as the girls just wrapping up their game in the fourth quarter. 46-21, they trail with just over 3 minutes to go here tonight. Well, these two rivals match up here tonight at Newton High School. And the Bobcats coming off a big win on Tuesday night as they took down the Roosevelt Rough Riders in a final score 54-46. In that game, Dalen Houston, 3 big dunks, and he was up there as the leading scorer for the Marshalltown Bobcats as he piled in 16 points. Meanwhile, 12 points for Carter Giannetto as he had 4 first-half three-pointers. Really good start to the season. I know you could nitpick, but you really can't ask for a better start of the season to get the win on the road like that.
Coach Apple said it perfectly last night. He said, you shoot 26 threes, don't make a lot of them, turn the ball over way too many times, give up 16 offensive rebounds, and you win by almost 10 points on the road. You'll take that every time. It didn't look always pretty, but it looks gorgeous in the 1-0 in the win and loss column.
Yeah, it certainly does. Meanwhile, for the Newton Cardinals, they're yet to begin the season, but this is going to be a very tough opponent here tonight. The Newton Cardinals, an all-senior lineup, and they're bringing back a lot of guys who had a lot of meaningful playoff minutes. They were a game away from getting to the state tournament in Class 3A last year.
Well, there's going to be a lot of names that you've heard us talk about before. I remember our first basketball game we broadcast together was here in Newton, and a lot of those names are still on the team, be it Brody Bauer,
that night
Cole
has been
Plowman.
deemed the nightmare in Newton.
It is the nightmare in Newton. That was an interesting evening. I think Coach Apple almost lost his mind just 10 feet in front of us here.
Well, we hope that doesn't happen here tonight as the Bobcats are ready to go to battle against the Cards. It should be a great one. On our countdown to tip-off, we have our Cat Connection around the corner, plus our pregame visit with head coach Michael Apple. But coming up next, we'll get an area opponent matchup. We'll look at that, all brought to you by Brown Shoe Fit. Coming up on the countdown to tip-off right here on KFJB-TV.
It's time for a new ride or a new-to-you ride. Lennox Employees Credit Union is here to help with new and used vehicle loans. Rates are as low as 2.24% for up to 60 months for new vehicles and used vehicles for 48 months. Go to their website, lennoxecu.com, for further details and membership eligibility, or call the office to talk to a loan officer. Low auto loan rates from Lennox Employees Credit Union, 1004 East Main Street in Marshalltown. Member NCUA.
Small businesses are the backbone of our community. Marshalltown Area Chamber of Commerce reminds you that when you shop locally, you are benefiting members of our community and adding to our local community overall. You'll find local business owners are generally more knowledgeable, provide better service, and even know their customers by name. Marshalltown Area Chamber of Commerce exists to be an advocate for our business community. Membership in the Chamber benefits your business and adds to the strength of our advocacy efforts. For more information on shopping locally and Chamber membership, go to marshalltown.org.
The right insurance agent can make all the difference. Assured Partners agents represent multiple insurance companies. They can pick and choose from a larger variety of outstanding insurance options. Assured Partners also handles life and health insurance and Medicare supplement coverage. With access to local, regional, and national insurance companies, Assured Partners will create policies tailored to the coverage you need. For more information, go online to assuredpartners.com/Marshalltown. Power through partnership with Assured Partners in Marshalltown, Toledo, and West Des Moines. How can you help Marshalltown High School and enjoy a mouth-watering burger at the same time? By ordering the Bobcat Burger at Legends American Grill. 2 quarter-pound patties with crisp bacon strips, sautéed onions and melted American cheddar, jack, and Swiss cheeses on top of fresh shredded lettuce on a toasted bun. It's absolutely delicious. $1 from every Bobcat Burger sold is donated by Legends to Marshalltown High School activities. So, enjoy a Bobcat Burger and help MHS. The Bobcat Burger, another exclusive from Legends American Grill in Marshalltown.
It's the Friday Showcase on KFJB-TV.
Welcome back inside Newton High School. A preview of our Friday Showcase, which is coming up tomorrow night. We will be back inside the Roundhouse as the Bobcats take on the Urbandale Jayhawks tomorrow night. But tonight, it's the Newton Cardinals and the Marshalltown Bobcats. Thursdays, traditionally a light night, but a few games going on. Time to look at our key area opponent matchups, all presented by Brown Shoe Fit, Marshalltown. Dylan.
We've got some good ones. A lot of potential opponents moving forward. Mason City, the big school takes on the small school here tonight as they travel to New Hampton. BCLUW's got Collins Maxwell. And then Boone's at Fort Dodge. But the matchup I'm really looking forward to is Marshalltown's 2 postseason matchups last year. Cedar Falls takes on Waterloo East. We both think Waterloo East might be a little bit better than their record said they were last year, and along with Cedar Falls after their trip to the state last year. See how that levels out here tonight.
49-29 is the score right now. It's the Marshalltown Bobcats. You're watching a little bit of bonus coverage from that game right now, but the ladies are trailing, and the boys coming up after the completion of this one. We are locked in to the countdown to tip-off here on KFJB-TV. That is our area opponent matchups here tonight, all brought to you by Brown Shoe Fit with a wide variety of top-quality shoes. You're watching KFJB-TV.
Shoe Fit in Marshalltown, you can find the right shoe for every occasion with a wide variety of top quality brands. Brown Shoe Fit carries the finest in footwear for both men and women with a large selection of athletic, dress, comfort, work boots, and European footwear, carrying multiple sizes and widths to ensure the best fit for you. Their expert, friendly staff is available to give you a personalized experience and find the right shoe for your needs. Stop in today at Brown Shoe Fit, 10 East Main Street in downtown Marshalltown.
Since 1967, Jensen Ford Lincoln has served generations of families around central Iowa. Quality vehicles, professional service, knowledge of our product, that's a part of Jensen. But what's more important to us is a trust that is passed down from every generation. Jensen Ford Lincoln wants to serve your family. We want to be there for your first car, we want to be there for your family SUV, and we want to see you drive away in the Mustang you always dreamed of. At Jensen, we want to be here for you now and every mile along the way.
At Sports Plus Sports Medicine and Physical Therapy Center, we customize each patient's treatment plan to their individual needs. What does that mean? It means that not every back or knee problem is treated the same, and that your program will be unique and designed especially for your needs or problem. This improves how quickly you will return to work or sports. The Sports Plus staff is encouraging and takes pride in your successful recovery. This is just one more reason why champions choose Sports Plus Physical Therapy as their favorite place to rehabilitate and train.
Don't let concerns about current events derail your long-term financial strategy. Edward Jones financial advisor Zach Wall can help. He'll work with you to understand today's financial landscape and how to be positioned for the long term. Edward Jones can give you the tools for a reasoned, disciplined approach to investing. Call Zach Wall at 641-752-3017 in Marshalltown or online at edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
It's the Friday Showcase on KFJB-TV.
Back in on the countdown to tip-off right here on KFJB-TV. It's time for our scouting report on the Newton Cardinals, all presented by Bruin Manufacturing of Marshalltown. Dylan, this is a very potent senior lineup for the Cardinals.
Yeah, it is. And last year, coming off 13-11 year, led by Coach Jason Carter. Leading scorer, Adam Mattis, is gone. But there's a lot coming back, as we've already alluded to. Brody Bauer, we've seen him hit threes for the last 2 years. He's at 9.5 points a game, bringing back him along with his 36% three-point shooting. You have Cole Plowman, big 6'5" kid in the middle. He's not the most athletic kid, but can rebound, can score a little bit, and averaged almost 2 blocks per game. But everything rolls around one kid, 5'7", Jake Engel. 2 years ago when we were here,
I think he really, things revolve a little bit more in Dylan's eyes because he's closer to your height.
I am 5'7". I love 5'7". If you're 5'7", you're my best friend. Except for 2 years ago here in Newton, as Jake Engel lived in the lane, he was able to get wherever he wanted, and out of the driving it to the lane would kick to wide open shooters, and we saw a lot of those threes fall 2 years ago. Last year, locked him down a little bit, turned him over a little bit. Marshalltown came away with a win at home last year. So it's a good, potent ball club. If you keep Jake Engel out of the lane, you have a chance. If you let him go wherever he wants, it could be a long night for the Bobcats here in Newton.
Yeah, it definitely could. I think the other thing is that as you see the victory bell being ran for the Newton Cardinals, and the ladies getting the win 53-30 over your Marshalltown Bobcat ladies. The thing about Newton is, we saw it in football season too. They're a very proud school who takes this matchup personal, and I think that's an X factor here in this game, is that Newton just always brings an extra level when they play Marshalltown.
It really is. It's a little brother, big brother type atmosphere, and you know what? If you're a big brother and you're like, it's just a little brother, we're not going to pay him any attention. You know what happens when you do that? The little brother gets you. And it's been too often recently, it seems the little brother has bitten the big brother.
A reminder to help out in your community and join Big Brothers Big Sisters.
That's right. Call Lynn Carroll. She'll hook you up. Heart of Iowa Big Brothers and Big Sisters, located in the Elks building off of 2nd.
I knew you would capitalize on that moment right there. All right, that is your scouting report on the Newton Cardinals, as both teams taking the floor here tonight, all presented by Bruin Manufacturing of Marshalltown, driven to provide innovative plastic molding solutions. You're locked into the countdown to tip-off right here on KFJB-TV.
Manufacturing is a family-owned and operated business founded in Marshalltown, Iowa, and we have a unique approach to plastic injection moldings with our own custom in-house tool shop. Since 1949, Bruin Manufacturing has provided injection molded plastic parts for construction, industrial, agriculture, medical, sports, and recreational purposes. We are an industry-leading manufacturer of precision plastic components. To learn more about Bruin Manufacturing, visit our website at bruinmfg.com. Bruin Manufacturing is a proud sponsor of the Marshalltown Bobcats.
Your home is the one place where everything should be perfect, including your air. Capon & Brown helps you achieve the perfect air you deserve with reliable, groundbreaking, award-winning Lennox products. Call Capon & Brown to hear more about how they can help you feel healthier and happier in your home. It doesn't get any more perfect than that. Call them today at 641-753-3563 or visit them online at caponandbrowninc.com. Your local premier Lennox dealer, where quality has been a promise for 48 years.
Named Marshalltown's best pizza, Zeno's is the place to get delicious homemade pizza from scratch that the whole family will love. For some, it's a family tradition, and Zeno's Pizza is all about old-school family-owned pizza making. Zeno's respects tradition so much that they have had the same thin crust pizza recipe for over 70 years. There are a couple of ways to get your Zeno's Pizza. You can dine in, order online for pickup, or call 641-752-1245. Zeno's Pizza, 109 East Main Street, downtown Marshalltown.
McGregor's Furniture and Mattress has your mattress. Every firmness, comfort, and support level, each at a great price. Make the investment today for a good night's sleep for years to come. McGregor's also has quality furniture for every room in your home. Beautiful, comfortable sofas, recliners, dinette sets, and office furniture to help you work and relax in comfort and style. McGregor's Furniture is proud to bring you quality furniture and great service, and they are proud to support Bobcat Athletics. McGregor's Furniture and Mattress, downtown Marshalltown, open 7 days a week.
It's our Cat Connection, all presented by Top Crafters in Marshalltown. It's Trayshawn Brooks for the Marshalltown Bobcats, junior guard. We saw you last year get some time out on the floor. How valuable was that in your sophomore season to at least kind of get out there at the varsity level, start working with some guys and getting some experience?
It felt good. It was my first time playing with this varsity team, so like getting to play with them just helped me improve my game more, I guess, because they're all like veterans since I'm the younger one, so it was pretty good.
Yeah. Of course, I know we've mentioned it a little bit, but if people haven't heard, you came over from Ames, right?
Yeah.
And so you were there your freshman year, is that right?
Yeah, and then I transferred during the middle of the school year.
Okay.
So,
all right. So I'm sure you got some experience going maybe with or against, or at least talking to Tamin Lipsy, right?
Yeah. I've known Tamin for a while. Good guy, good person. I learned a lot from him too while I've been in Ames, but in the beginning, so I'm in Marshalltown now. So,
yeah. Go Bobcats, right?
Yeah.
There's no question on who you're cheering for when it comes to Bobcats versus Little Cyclones, right? What's it like to see a guy that you played with go to the next level and play like Tamin at Iowa State?
It's pretty cool. It's like a dream of mine. See one of my old friends go play for a good team, D1 team, the Cyclones, good team. Brings a lot to any team that he plays for, so it's pretty nice.
Of course, we've seen this squad this year already, early season. Really gives some people some tough tests. You guys just kind of bring the defensive side of things. Don't back down from those bigger opponents. And we've seen that over the past few years and in those high-level playoff games, Cedar Falls last year and a couple of years ago against Waukee. Where do you think that kind of comes from, where this team just goes out and meets that challenge head-on?
It's pretty much the coaches. It's just our fight. We take pride in our defense. Our defense comes first for us. And if we're playing defense, our offense comes right with it. So no matter what, we're just a team to fight.
Last question for you on our Cat Connection. Early on in the season, I thought I've been impressed with how ball movement has been, the execution of the offense. It seems like coaches really gotten you guys ready to go here. Where do you think that you guys have really caught on and excelled early on in the season?
I'd say our offensive game. They just want us to move around. We were kind of like stuck with our offense. We didn't know what we were doing, but like as it went on, we just got better with our offense and playing together with each other. So,
that's awesome. Best of luck the rest of the season.
Yep, thank you.
That is Trayshawn Brooks for the Marshalltown Bobcats. And our Cat Connection here today, it's all brought to you by Top Crafters, providing all of Central Iowa with quality countertops and service for decades. This is Bobcat Athletics on KFJB-TV.
Are you looking for an affordable way to update the look of your shower or vanity top? At Top Crafters, we offer more than just countertops. The possibilities are endless with custom and standard shower bases and panels. Wilson Art's innovative wall panel system and the Onyx collection both make custom showers easy. These systems are beautiful, durable, and made in the USA. Top Crafters also has a huge selection of laminate, solid surface, quartz, and granite. For your next project, stop into our showroom at 811 Iowa Avenue West in Marshalltown.
The Friday Showcase on KFJB-TV is brought to you by Lennox Employees Credit Union, LennoxECU.com, Marshalltown Area Chamber of Commerce, Marshalltown, more than ever. Assured Partners, power through partnership. Legends American Grill, Marshalltown Steakhouse. Jensen Ford, with you every mile along the way.
Back in on the countdown to tip-off right here on KFJB-TV. Head coach Michael Apple. It's our pregame visit, all brought to you here tonight by Iowa Kitchen Company. And, of course, Coach coming off a nice win on the road on Tuesday night against the Roosevelt Rough Riders. In a game you were down in the first half, the tale of two halves. You end up coming out and, owning it in the third quarter and then finishing things off in the fourth quarter. Just the way your team was able to come out, kind of grind out that victory. I know we talked last night on Bobcat Live, but just an impressive way to start the season, right?
Yeah, we're just really proud of how we responded, and things weren't necessarily going our way all the time as far as making shots, and we thought we had a lot of good looks, and they weren't going down. So just sticking with it, continuing that emphasis on the defensive side and getting stops, and that second half we kind of came out of our shell a little bit. And did a lot of good things.
Dalen Houston in that one had 3 dunks. He had a putback. It was just a phenomenal performance to see him get 16 points in that game. And then Prince Jolly came. It seems like this team this year is built, to correct me if I'm wrong, but it's not going to just be the one guy doing it each and every night.
No, it could be any, upwards of 6 to 7 guys, and any of those guys can be in double figures on a given night. So that's a great thing for us to have. Just a well-balanced team. They're, like I've said before, they're unselfish. They don't really care who scores the ball. They just want to do what it takes to win and be good teammates. And the emphasis is just take good shots.
Mm-hmm. A couple of years ago, you came down here to Newton, lost that game. Last year, you got them at home. You won that, a little bit of a higher scoring game. What kind of game are you expecting here tonight between the Cards and the Cats?
Well, I'm going to expect that they come out and Newton, they always play hard. They're tough. Yeah. They're well coached. They're going to get into us. They're going to run their sets extremely well. They're going to run the floor hard. So we got to be ready and match that and be ready to go. So this is their first game of the season. They're going to be excited. Yeah. It's going to be a great atmosphere here. So all those things, we just need to understand how to focus on what we need to have some success.
Jake Engel kind of really sets the tempo for them as far as from that guard spot, but Brody Bauer, good kind of inside-outside player, a little bit from what we saw last year. So it's a pretty impressive team, plus They start all seniors.
Right. They you can tell these guys have played a lot of basketball together, and the senior group's pretty dang good. So between that and they just all have a lot of varsity experience. They all played a lot of minutes last year. A lot of shot attempts between those 4 or 5 guys. So they just a lot of experience coming back for them.
Final question for you, Coach, here tonight. Your key to victory in this matchup, in this rivalry game between the Cards and the Cats?
Well, we got to make sure we're playing harder than them, number one. We got to make sure we just come out and give an all effort on both sides of the floor, talk on defense. The second thing is they're going to be tough, so we got to be tougher than them, and that's, matching that. And that's getting stops on the defensive, side, and that's talking about, how many times can we get 3 stops in a row and get those killers is what we like to call them. And if we do that, that obviously helps our offense, and we can get out and run. And so those 2 areas, and then obviously we got to clean up the boards from the other night. We can't allow that many offensive rebounds and have them that opportunity, second chance points. Especially how well they shoot it from the 3. Usually, if it's an offensive rebound, it's a kick out. And a guy's shooting an open 3, so we got to make sure we clean up the rebounds tonight.
Yeah, it was interesting. I was looking that over from last year, and they definitely owned it in the rebounding category.
Right. So that's been an emphasis yesterday. Yep.
Yeah. Good luck tonight, Coach.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, that is head coach Michael Apple and our pregame visit here tonight, all brought to you by Iowa Kitchen & Company of Marshalltown. Let us design your dream space today with quality cabinetry and endless design and styles to choose from. This is the countdown to tip-off. You're watching KFJB-TV.
Excellent service and lasting relationships are just a few things we are proud of at Iowa Kitchen Company. We value our customers, and when it comes to designing a new kitchen, bathroom, or office space, we want our customers to get the results they're looking for. We provide quality cabinetry, craftsmanship, and design with endless finishes and styles to choose from. Let Iowa Kitchen Company guide you through your next project. Visit our showroom today at 811 Iowa Avenue West in Marshalltown, or visit our website at iowakitchenco.com.
You should never have to wait after ordering new appliances. At Penn's Appliance, you wouldn't. With an incredible selection in stock and ready to install today. Our friendly team is here to help you pick the perfect set to match your style. And let our professional technicians install and set up your new appliances, often delivering the very next day. Stop in today, see all the new features, and find your new look at Penn's Appliance. For sales and service of everything appliance, go see the Pence team.
You're an empty nester closing in on that retirement property. Chances are your plans didn't include mom moving in, but life happens and you do the right thing. Wells Fargo Advisors can help. For more than 125 years, we've created wealth management and investment strategies aimed at achieving our clients' personal financial goals. When retirement means caring for yourself and a loved one, turn to Wells Fargo Advisors. Together, we'll go far.
Wells Fargo Advisors is located at 14 East South Ridge Road in Marshalltown. Call them at 641-752-5401. They're a member SIPC.
There's a city within a city not far from here. The city includes a beautiful apartment building with indoor parking, a chapel, a movie theater, a swimming pool, exercise and recreational facilities, putting greens, and more. The city isn't really a city, but it is a wonderful place to live. Make friends and live your best life. It's the Embers Retirement Community in Marshalltown. The Embers provides security, independence, and companionship. Beautiful grounds outside and lovely studio, 1- and 2-bedroom apartments inside. See it for yourself. The Embers in Marshalltown.
It's the Friday Showcase on KFJB-TV.
Thursday night from Newton High School. Great to have you tuned in here on KFJB-TV. I'm Brandon Lewis, Dylan Dose alongside me. Let's take a look at tonight's starting lineups. First off for the Newton Cardinals, their first game of the season at home inside Newton High School. Jake Engel, the guard, he's really the guy. I know, Dylan, you already highlighted. Brody Bauer will get the start. He averaged 9.4 points per game last year, a 6'2 senior. He had 13 points, 8 rebounds. That was one category where Newton absolutely killed the Bobcats last year. They won the rebounding category 27-19. Newton averaged 52 points per game, but this was a high-scoring affair last year when they met. 73-67 was the final from back inside the roundhouse. You see Drew Thompson. Tate Vanderlaan is a starter, as well as Cole Plowman. He averaged 7.4 points per game, 5 rebounds per game. A 6'5 senior inside. He'll test the Bobcats for them tonight on the Newton Cardinals side. Meanwhile, on the side for the Marshalltown Bobcats, Carter Giannetto, fresh off a game where he made 4 3-pointers and had himself 12 points in the game on Tuesday night. Meanwhile, for the Marshalltown Bobcats, Trayshawn Brooks, Drake Capayu, Jackson Eisenbarth, and Dalen Houston will get the start here tonight. Dalen Houston with 3 big dunks. He had 16 points against Des Moines Roosevelt on Tuesday night. He had 5 points, 4 rebounds last year. I imagine in this game here tonight, he'll have a bigger role. Tip-off is next, right here on your home for the Cats on KFJB-TV.
Marshalltown knows competition. We started forging trowels in 1890 and evolved into manufacturing tools for masonry, drywall, concrete, flooring, tile, paint, and more. Today, we're still going strong. Marshalltown strong. As a worldwide leader in manufacturing, we crush the competition. We believe in our community and are proud to support Bobcat Athletics.
You're here for a blockbuster season. The home for Bobcat Athletics for 100 years. It's the Friday Showcase on KFJB-TV.
You can ask much at Newton High School between the Cards and the Cats. Things always get a little hairy between these two opponents as we match up in the first game of the season for the Newton Cardinals, second game for your Marshalltown Bobcats. Bobcats in their blue tops and bottoms, new uniforms this year. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, they will be coming out in their all-white tops and bottoms with red numbers in just a matter of moments. As the starting lineups going now for the Newton Cardinals here tonight. All right, so we saw the starting lineups. We've talked a little bit about what the Cardinals can bring to this matchup. But, I feel the energy. Both student sections here have shown up really well. It's Jersey night, apparently, for the Newton Cardinals bench. But it's just a fun atmosphere, and it always gets going between these two opponents.
Yeah, it definitely does. And if you look at the Bobcats student section, they're all in suits. And I think that's what the Bobcats have to look at. They've got to be in suits with the care of business.
Well, that business trip, we'll find out here in a little bit what that looks like for the Marshalltown Bobcats. But this is a team that, behind head coach Apple, as he's in his 5th year now, he just continues to build that confidence. These guys, you could see it against Iowa City West on Saturday and then on Tuesday. Yeah, if the win is sloppy, but you still get the win at the end of the day, that just breeds confidence, and knowing that you can go on the road and win, especially when you get to playoff season, that's huge.
Yeah, and we've talked about this a lot in our time together, is it seems that when a player wears that Bobcat uniform on the court, they are a confident bunch. You look at Carter Giannetto, Trey Brooks, juniors starting in the backcourt, you wouldn't know it's their first year starting. And I think that starts with Coach Apple putting his trust in them and saying, just go out and ball.
Dalen Houston will jump for the Marshalltown Bobcats here tonight on the road at Newton High School. Cole Plowman at 6'5" will jump. Dalen Houston at 6'4", seating an inch. We'll see who wins the opening tip here.
I've got my thoughts of who it will be.
Well, Dalen got beat out on Tuesday night.
I saw that.
Yeah. But not this time. Trayshawn Brooks will cover it in the backcourt, and we are underway in Newton tonight. 8 minutes on the clock. It's rolling. The Bobcats will open up on the right side of your TV screen and on the right side of your radio dial here at Newton High School. Drake Capayu thought about the three. He was wide open, should have taken it. Now Dalen will take a three from the right wing. It's off the glass and rebound brought in by Tate Vanderlaan. The senior at 6'3" hauls in the rebound. He averaged just 1.5 rebounds last year, but expected to step up in the starting lineup for head coach Jason Carter. Bobcats go to work defensively, man-to-man defense here in this opening quarter. And down the line, an illegal block is going to be set. A little bit of a push up top, and that foul's going to be called on Drew Thompson, the 6-foot senior. And back the other way for the Marshalltown Bobcats, locked up at zeros early on here.
Yeah, you look at Jake Engel immediately being guarded by junior Carter Giannetto. That's a big one for Bobcat fans to watch. Can Giannetto keep him in front of him?
Giannetto on the left wing. Eisenbarth cut down the paint, nothing there. Capayu top of the key, taking it back to Eisenbarth. Fakes like he's shooting the three, gives it to Giannetto. And around the perimeter, the Bobcats will go. Just kind of trying to feel things out against a 2-3 zone defense. Three is off the back of the iron. Not the greatest look in the world for Giannetto. Shot's no good. We hold at zeros.
Yeah, you'd like to see that get a touch about the free throw line and then kick it back out for the shot.
Good defense by Dalen Houston to push out Cole Plowman. He was trying to post up on the right block. Down the paint. Jumper is no good. Comes it short for Jake Engel. Trayshawn Brooks up the near side. There you go. There's a good aggressive shot, but off the back of the iron. No good. Three from the left wing. Capayu. No good on the draw right there, but I liked his aggressiveness. Get right into it.
Yeah, you want Capayu to be on shoot mode. You don't want him second guessing. If he has it opening, you want him to pull the trigger.
Plowman to try to get a three, and we've seen nothing but three ball attempts here tonight between these two teams. Maybe they'll settle it down, get it in the paint. Dalen Houston's posted up on the right block. But a good job by Plowman to get himself in front in the positioning right there down low on the right block. So around the perimeter, the Bobcats will rotate it. Left wing, now Capayu dribbles out, top of the key. Brooks, right wing now, gets a handoff. He'll cross over past Eisenbarth. Slow draw on the three. You got to get that shot off a lot quicker than that. Eisenbarth blocked on the three ball, back the other way. Engel into the paint. And Dylan highlighted that in the pregame show that that's what he wants to do. A fake, a bob and a go right there for Brody Bauer, who cuts in, and he'll be fouled on the floor. And the foul is going to come in on the Bobcats, number 32, in Jackson Eisenbarth. And that's one thing Eisenbarth knows his game's got to improve. It's that defensive side. We saw him get beat too many times last year. Dalen get beat right here on the inbound. Cole Plowman will open up the scoring column, and Plowman for two.
Yeah, one thing on the Bobcats are going to have to do a much better job on the offensive side is they're just going around the perimeter, not looking inside and just settling for threes. They have got to get it into the lane, got to dump it down to the post, and they just quickly turn it over. Not a great start for the Bobcats. One thing we've seen with this starting unit, the Bobcats' offense has been pretty lackadaisical in the first 4 minutes of each half, both in Iowa City West and then what we saw Tuesday night. Really need to have some purpose with their offensive sets.
Yeah, Giannetto not on the same page with Capayu. Here's another, looks like an illegal screen potentially, but I think it's actually going to be on the Bobcats on fighting through.
Yeah, Bobcats have really struggled. I think with Prince on the floor, they've done a much better job in their half-court sets. Without him, they're just a real passive bunch, just throwing it around the perimeter and not really doing anything with purpose and intent.
Almost a turnover. Engel keeps it there for the Newton Cardinals. A layoff, handoff underneath, but it's poked away. Trayshawn Brooks with a quick outlet to Giannetto. In the corner, Eisenbarth. Three is no good. We got to do something else and shoot the three. That's just not good looks. And well, I don't know what somebody trying to show off. Engel in transition to three. There's an air ball. Too many threes by both these teams early on. Trayshawn will settle it down. Jumper on the right high post is no good. Rebound brought in by the Newton Cardinals.
The offense is just not looking good at any level, settling for jump shots. The ball has not touched the lane in 4 minutes for the Bobcats on offense.
Bobcats almost forcing a turnover. And down inside, a reverse layup down low. It's Cole Plowman, his second bucket of the game.
And I know we want to bring Prince off the bench. That's kind of been what it is, but we have got to figure out with the starting five in here how to get the ball into scoring positions.
And a timeout is going to be taken. It's 4-0. Newton Cardinals are on top of your Bobcats here on KFJB-TV.
Equity in your home is power. Power to remodel your home. Take a memorable vacation. Add a deck or patio. Lennox Employees Credit Union can help you unleash the financial power you possess with a home equity loan. Consolidate debt, fund a student loan, or pay for a wedding. Home equity loans are as low as 3.74% for a 5-year fixed rate loan. The loan process is easy. See Lennox Employees Credit Union, 1004 East Main Street in Marshalltown. Member NCUA, Equal Housing Lender, online at lennoxecu.com.
Hey Bobcat Nation, this is Braden Weatherly, and you're watching Marshalltown Basketball on KFJB-TV.
4-0, Newton Cardinals on top. Or what to watch here tonight, Dylan? The Bobcats got to play well on the road here tonight. Off to a slow start against the Newton Cardinals.
Yeah, what we said is be purposeful or passive, and right now offensively, incredibly passive as they turn it over yet again. What we're talking about, purposeful, get that thing to the free throw line, get that thing in the post, then you can kick it out, shoot the jump shots. Don't just settle for the jump shots right away. And on Newton's side is lane violation. You got to keep Engel out of the lane because he goes into the lane not to shoot, but to pass.
Back the other way they'll go. And a turnover. Prince Jala's checked in, turns it over, and back the other way. Giannetto almost got a piece of that. It's going to be a bucket for Vanderlaan for two, and it's 6-0.
Yeah, Bobcats have got to just settle down, get a bucket. They played horrid over 5 minutes and are only down 6.
Prince Jala around the perimeter, gives it to Trayshawn Brooks, right wing.
There we go.
Dalen Houston, right block, turnaround jumper. Got a piece of it, did Plowman. And it's back the other way as he hit the bottom of the rim. 3 from straight on. Good by Plowman. 7 in the game for Plowman with 2:44 to go in the first quarter. We're almost thinking another timeout here for the Bobcats.
Yeah, this is not going well so far for the Bobcats.
Almost a travel right there by Prince Jala. Yeah. He'll go inside, and a charge is going to be called. It's back the other way. Boy, this is just an uncharacteristic start. And I mentioned it's the X factor. Being in this gym, first game, the pressure of playing Newton.
Yeah,
Bobcats really got to settle down 9-0. They're down.
Yeah, they don't have the rhythm, anything to do offensively. Prince got away with a double dribble, got it caught up in his hip, but then dropped the shoulder and the offensive charge called there.
Engel will bring it up into the front court for the Newton Cardinals. Leading at 9-0 off the charge by Prince Jala. Already one foul to his name here tonight. Down the right side of the paint. Boy, that's just too easy right there for Caleb Mattis, who's checked in for the Newton Cardinals, as he takes it right to the Bobcats and Braden Weatherly, who swiped at it but missed. It's 11-0 now. Newton on top. Kapayu right wing. 2-3 zone defense here, Dylan. What we're seeing, turnover the force, but Giannetto does scramble to get it back, and he'll lay it up. And finally, the Bobcats are on the board, down 11-2.
Yeah, they have switched up the defense a little bit, and a lot of that comes with Dalen Houston off of the floor.
Engel just into the front court now. Handoff right wing to Mattis, who just scored that bucket. Jala picks his pocket. He's going to take it all the way at the free throw line. Slams it in. 2-point bucket good. 11-4 Cats. 4-0 run now.
And this Bobcat team is electric in transition. The more turnovers they can force and get out in the open, and here we go again.
Yeah, Jala will take it himself, uses the glass. Boy, he was fouled right there. I don't know how that's not called, but nevertheless, Jala gets the rebound of the putback. It's good, 11-6. How's that not a foul, Dylan?
He got all body. All body.
Yeah, not all ball. It was all body.
All body.
All contact.
It does seem when the senior's on the floor this year, Marshalltown just looks different offensively.
Yeah. And an arm bar is going to be called on Giannetto as a little bit of a push right there, apparently. 50 seconds to go in the opening quarter. 11-6. Cats on a 6-0 run right now to get this game nearly cut in half.
Yeah, Rogelio Seren comes in here for Trayshawn Brooks.
Seren back into the game for the first time. We saw him get a few minutes. There's Jala, a hustle play, forces a turnover. Outlet to Kapayu. Kapayu will push. No big numbers. Outlet Giannetto, 3 wide open. Drop it in. It's good. Giannetto has 5 in the game, and that is his 5th 3 of the season.
And that's the type of 3 you want. Giannetto got into the lane, kicked out to the wing, is Kapayu got into the lane, kicked out to Giannetto for 3. That's the type of 3 you want.
1v1 right here. Giannetto on angle. Turnaround in the paint. Jala might have got a piece of Mattis' shot. And Jala will bring it up. Gets it over to Giannetto. Cats will play for the final shot here in the opening quarter of play, 11-9. Cats can take the lead or tie it up here on this possession. Coach Apple barking out some signals here, Dylan. Weatherly, 3 at the buzzer. Count it! Teardrop is in, and the Cats take the lead as we head to the second quarter here on KFJB-TV.
Businesses are the backbone of our community. Marshalltown Area Chamber of Commerce reminds you that when you shop locally, you are benefiting members of our community and adding to our local community overall. You'll find local business owners are generally more knowledgeable, provide better service, and even know their customers by name. Marshalltown Area Chamber of Commerce exists to be an advocate for our business community. Membership in the Chamber benefits your business and adds to the strength of our advocacy efforts. For more information on shopping locally and Chamber membership, go to Marshalltown.org.
Hey Bobcat fans, this is Kale Sandvik and you're watching Marshalltown basketball on KFJB-TV.
12-11 after the first quarter of play. 8 minutes in the second quarter. And boy,
crazy.
What a run. A 12-0 run to close out the first quarter for the Bobcats. Weatherly hit the 3 at nearly the buzzer there at the end of the first quarter.
Yeah, it was absolutely. If you're just tuning in, you're like, that was probably back and forth. It was not. It was 11-0 Newton. Prince Jala comes in. He gets 4 points, 3 steals, and a block, and along with Weatherly getting that 3. So that's your bench production right there. 7 points coming off the bench for seniors off those bench, and Bobcats up 12-1 as we start the second quarter.
You know, as a slow start, you kind of got a little worried. You got that little pit in your stomach. You're wondering what's going on here with the Bobcats, who have really looked a different speed this season. And right here you're seeing it as Prince Jala checked in, and he was that difference maker in the trail end of that first quarter. Jala here with great defense. He does have one foul on him. Engel lays it up, but Jala says, hey, that's mine. I'll take it the other way as he takes one from the cookie jar right there.
I have him unofficially at 4 steals already in this game. And you saw immediately Engel drives not to shoot, but to pass.
To kick, yep. Inside to Prince. Late pass. Boy, that's just one too many passes. You maybe thought jump ball, and Prince, another heart hustle and muscle play right there, taking it away from Braden Weatherly on the play. Forces the jump ball and gets it back to the Bobcats as it looked like it was Newton with the basketball with 7:16 to go in the second quarter of play. It is 12-11 Bobcats. Trayshawn Brooks is back into the game as Rogelio Seren will check out.
Rogelio's staying out. It's Carter's coming out.
Okay, well, Rogelio came out and then went back in, and then now Carter Giannotto is off the floor. Trayshawn will run the point as he gets the inbounds. And, boy, he'll go right inside. That's got to be a flop almost. That's going to be.
Oh, my gosh.
They're going to call that a charge. And that's just
terrible.
Not. Engel, he read that well. He felt the pressure and hit the deck. Not because Trayshawn pushed him over, but no. All right, we'll leave it alone.
He anticipated it well. He's a good player. I think he really looks unassuming off the court, but he's a very good point guard.
Travel's going to be called. Took a step before he put it down. Well, Plowman will commit the turnover. It's back to the Bobcats. 6:57 second quarter. Giannotto back in. Rogelio Seren is out of the game.
Yeah, you would love a post player with the last name Plowman. It's about perfect.
12-11 Bobcats on top. Weatherly with that last made bucket. Bobcats still on a 12-0 run here, looking to add on to their lead. Jala posting up. Nothing was there. He's going to switch over to left block. Now they'll get it down to him. Plowman from behind jumps. Boy, what great sense of pressure by Prince Jala. He draws the foul, hits the shot from the right block, and he'll go to the line to make it a 3-point play as Prince puts in the bucket and fouled right there on the play by Plowman.
Great entry pass as Prince got him pushed out from the block, was able to get a nice entry pass, get the bucket, and the extra point, 3-point, the old-fashioned way. Great job by the Bobcats going inside there.
And now a little bit of backcourt pressure here for the Bobcats. They get it over the midcourt, strap to Engel. Guarded now by Capayu. That's a good matchup.
I like this matchup a lot. Drake's able to body him a little bit more than Giannotto is.
And there you go. Another steal. 5th one for Jala. Passes it to Giannotto. Almost traveled with it on the right wing. Gets it over to Capayu. Capayu down to Jala. Back out to Giannotto. That was going to be a great set right there, but just not enough on the pass. Trayshawn Brooks steps in the way of the layup by Bauer. Misses it. Putback is missed, and Capayu scrambles out to the far side quarter. Gets the rebound for the Bobcats. Up to Jala, left wing. Back to Capayu. Fakes the three, drives in, kicks out. Trayshawn near side quarter. Back to Capayu. Has his shot blocked, but Capayu gets it back. Back to Trayshawn. Back to Capayu. Back and forth all over the place, and a travel's going to be called on Jala at the end of it. But, boy, this is the defense intensity that we saw against Roosevelt in the second half. It's rearing its head here in the second quarter, and the Bobcats right now on a 15-0 run in this game. And this is a team that we were expecting to see here on the road in Newton here tonight in a very pivotal early season game.
Yeah, this is the team where you think they can be. They're going to be much better on perimeter defense, being able to pressure the ball, and when they get out in transition, my goodness, the Bobcats can almost finish 1 through 5.
Down inside, Plowman's going to be fouled. Dalen bit on the fake a little bit. Hilton Houston will pick up the foul, count the bucket for Plowman. 15-3, and that stops a 15-0 run.
Yeah, Dalen looks a step slow on the defensive side of the ball here tonight, and Plowman taking full advantage of it. The lefty big having a big night so far, but misses the free throw.
Yeah, can't connect on the 3-point play, so it's a 2-point game, 15-13. Bobcats have the lead. Top of the key, Dalen Houston with it. Over to Trayshawn Brooks, left wing, back to Weatherly. Puts up the 3. It was going to be no good anyway, but looks like we see a foul going to be committed on the Newton Cardinals.
Yeah, I got a hand check on Trey. It just seems like offensively that even as Dalen cuts and things, they just don't seem to be in rhythm at this moment.
After the foul, Trayshawn Brooks will inbound. It looks like Braden Weatherly was almost held right there on the inbound play, but he loses it. Engel will get it. Dishes late. Layup is good. We're tied at 15.
Yeah, Bobcats have turned the ball over 3 of their last 4 possessions.
Vanderlaan with the 2-point bucket to tie it up. He's got 2 buckets here tonight. Trayshawn Brooks on the right wing over to Weatherly near side corner. Inside, Plowman guarding on Dalen Houston, and Houston just does not look comfortable here tonight as he missed that shot inside. He'll clap his hands here as Newton got the turnover, or got the rebound of the ball back, but loose it out of bounds into the Cardinals bench, and it's back to the Bobcats with 4:17 second quarter. So Bobcats get it back, but a little bit sloppy with that ball control now as Newton seems like they've turned up their defensive intensity.
Yeah, a little bit since Prince Jala went out. Newton's been able to ratchet up that defensive intensity, and Dalen's come up short on 2 of his shots in the post.
Trayshawn loses a handle on it, but Giannetto picks it up. Jumper at the free throw line is partially tipped and blocked. A scramble on the floor. Bobcats get it back. Weatherly forces a 3. Bounces off the front of the iron. Rogelio Seren was pushed out of the way right there. No foul as Brody Bauer pushed him. Bauer will control it. Left wing drives in against Dalen Houston. Takes the jumper. It's good. Newton back in front, 17-15.
Yeah, Bobcats just have not looked good here with Prince Jala on the bench as Jackson Eisenbar, Drake, and Prince all set to come in at the next dead ball.
So Rogelio Seren had it. Now he has it back in the near side corner. Top of the key, Weatherly off of a screen. It's off the back of the iron. No good. Settling for too many threes like they did the other night. And Coach mentioned it. They took 26 threes against Roosevelt on Tuesday night. And they were open looks, but maybe too many.
Yeah.
Engel with a step-back 3. It's in and out. It pops out. Trayshawn Brooks with the rebound.
Sometimes the open shot isn't the right shot.
Trayshawn Brooks will take it inside, and a blocking foul on Engel, his first of the night. He doesn't like the call, but it will come in as Trayshawn Brooks was on the drive, and Engel stepped in quickly here, and then I'll actually be number 2 here tonight on Jake Engel.
And that's a big foul call because as Jake Engel goes, so do the Cardinals. I'd look to pressure the ball. If Engel's coming out, I'm extending that pressure.
Trayshawn Brooks at the free throw line for 2 free throws, and the first one is no good. 2:55 in the second quarter. Coming up at halftime, we'll talk to girls basketball coach Brian Murphy. Girls lost earlier tonight, 53-30. I thought played well to try to make it a little bit of a closer contest here tonight. Brooks drops in the second one, splits him at the line, and the Cats back within 1, 17-16. Bauer will get it over the midcourt stripe for the Cardinals. Hands off to Nate Lampy, who checks in, a wide receiver on the football squad. Jala almost forces her turnover. Cardinals get back with it, though, as he's guarding Casey Summers. Hand off left wing. Shot clock at 5. Jumper free throw line. Knew that shot clock was running out. Forces a shot, no good by Vanderlaan, and it's back the other way as Capayu got the rebound for the Bobcats. Approaching the 2-minute mark, second quarter. Giannetto right wing over to Prince Jala. Down on the right block, almost triple team. Back to Giannetto, 3. Swish! Second 3 of the night.
And that's the difference. Get it inside, get it back outside. Perfect rhythm. Prince is such a good passer, and Carter knocks it down.
19-17. We haven't seen a whole lot of Jackson Eisenbarth here tonight, but he is back in there for the Bobcats. Starting 5 back on the floor.
Oh, that's an offensive foul.
Minus Dalen Houston. Yeah, people are real handsy on the Newton side.
Yeah.
3 on the left wing is no good. Capaio got the rebound. He'll bring it up himself. And it looks like we're going to have a foul on the floor. And
oh, my gosh.
They're going to call that on Prince, even though Casey Summers was all over Prince Jala, pushing him around.
Casey Summers has thrown elbows multiple times down here. If you watch the game, this is a back and forth, and Coach Apple allowed the official to hear what he had to say, and then the official said, I don't care to hear what you have to say anymore.
19-17 is the score. Bobcats on top by 2.
Newton has really struggled with Engel out. They're just very passive, passing it around the perimeter. Doesn't have anybody to break down the defense and to get into the lane.
3 off the back of the iron. Houston climbs the ladder, gets the rebound, clear out. The tree shot up the near side. How's that not a foul? Holding the arms down of Dalen Houston.
Oh, my gosh.
And they're going to call a 3-second violation.
I feel like I've seen this called before down here a couple years ago. This is ridiculous.
Yeah. Interesting beginning to this one. 19-17, Bobcats still with the lead by 2. Eisenbarth down low on the left block, guarding Bauer. Will pop it back out left wing. Trey shot on Mattis into the paint. Trey shot helped rip that ball away. Back to Mattis down low on the left block. He'll get it out left wing. Shot clock is running out, and Capaio got a tie-up in there, and they're going to call a jump ball. So back to the Bobcats. Final 30 seconds. Or actually, no, excuse me, possession arrow is with the Cardinals.
4 on the shot clock.
They probably will reset that. They should if it was a change of possession. But
it's not. It stays with.
It stays. All right. Shot and air ball. Dalen Houston will reach up and grab it right there as Trayshawn Brooks will bring it over the timeline. Shot clock is turned off. They're asking for the shot clock to be reset, but now he's pointing to himself. He's pointing to himself, Dylan. Settle down.
I'm not saying anything. I am quiet.
He took ownership
don't project
that
your anger on me.
There was only 21 seconds left in the first half. Ball put back in play. Trayshawn Brooks with it. Cats with a 2-point lead look to make it a 2-possession game before halftime here. Well, there's a Oh, my
gosh. This is ridiculous.
These officials need to get a handle on the game because they are not seeing it both ways here. Newton right there was just pushing Capaio, and he kind of gave it back a little bit. And I get it. Sometimes the second guy gets caught, but, boy, it's got to go back and forth. 8 fouls on the Cats in the first half, 4 just on Newton. And 2-point game, 4 seconds. Engel with it. Guarded by Giannetto, puts up a shot.
Oh, my gosh.
He didn't have a bucket in the game until that point. It's 19 at the break, all apiece right here on KFJB-TV.
Never have to wait after ordering new appliances. At Penn's Appliance, you wouldn't. With an incredible selection in stock and ready to install today. Our friendly team is here to help you pick the perfect set to match your style. And let our professional technicians install and set up your new appliances, often delivering the very next day. Stop in today, see all the new features, and find your new look at Penn's Appliance. For sales and service of everything appliance, go see the Pence team.
You planned and saved for your child to go to college, but medical school after graduation was a surprise. A happy, expensive surprise. Wells Fargo Advisors can help. For more than 125 years, we've created wealth management and investment strategies aimed at achieving our clients' personal financial goals. When opportunities surprise you, turn to Wells Fargo Advisors. Together we'll go far.
Wells Fargo Advisors is located at 14 East South Ridge Road in Marshalltown. Call them at 641-752-5401. They're a member SIPC.
The Friday Showcase on KFJB-TV is brought to you by Sports Plus, Sports Medicine and Physical Therapy Center, sportsplustherapy.com. Edward Jones, Zach Wall, your financial advisor in Marshalltown. Capon and Brown, your local premier Lennox dealer. Zeno's, a family tradition in Marshalltown for over 70 years. McGregor's Furniture and Mattress, with quality furniture for every room in your home.
At halftime, it's tied up 19-19 as Jake Engel hits a shot right at the buzzer and ties this one up in Newton. A foul disparity in that first half. Bobcats head to the break in a tie game as Newton gets the last draw right before halftime. Our halftime coverage from Newton High School continues next, right here on KFJB-TV.
Since 1967, Jensen Ford Lincoln has served generations of families around central Iowa. Quality vehicles, professional service, knowledge of our product, that's a part of Jensen. But what's more important to us is a trust that is passed down from every generation. Jensen Ford Lincoln wants to serve your family. We want to be there for your first car, we want to be there for your family SUV, and we want to see you drive away in the Mustang you always dreamed of. At Jensen, we want to be here for you now and every mile along the way.
At Sports Plus, Sports Medicine and Physical Therapy Center, we customize each patient's treatment plan to their individual needs. What does that mean? It means that not every back or knee problem is treated the same, and that your program will be unique and designed especially for your needs or problem. This improves how quickly you will return to work or sports. The Sports Plus staff is encouraging and takes pride in your successful recovery. This is just one more reason why champions choose Sports Plus Physical Therapy as their favorite place to rehabilitate and train.
In times of financial uncertainty, how can you stay on track? Call on someone who's invested in your success. Zach Wall, your Marshalltown Edward Jones financial advisor, is here to help you. He will work to build a complete picture of your financial life, including your unique goals and passions, so he can help you achieve what's most important to you. Call Zach Wall at 641-752-3017 to schedule an appointment today. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Your home is the one place where everything should be perfect, including your air. Capon & Brown helps you achieve the perfect air you deserve with reliable, groundbreaking, award-winning Lennox products. Call Capon & Brown to hear more about how they can help you feel healthier and happier in your home. It doesn't get any more perfect than that. Call them today at 641-753-3563 or visit them online at caponandbrowninc.com. Your local premier Lennox dealer, where quality has been a promise for 48 years.
Welcome to the Halftime Report on KFJB-TV.
Back in on our halftime coverage here on KFJB-TV. I'm Brandon Lewis, Dylan Dose alongside me. In that first half of action, Marshalltown Bobcats led in scoring by Carter Giannetto with 8 points. Prince Jala with 7 off the bench. 19-19 all. We'll find out our halftime adjustments coming up in a little bit, but very interesting first half of basketball here in Newton.
It really was. It started off that big Newton run, 11-0. Some subs come in for Marshalltown, get a big run by Prince Jala. Nice, get it back in, 12-11 after one, and then battle back.
Choose Marshalltown Community College for your education.
A quality education.
Hands-on career training.
Convenient on-campus living.
One-on-one attention from my instructors.
Earning my AA degree and transferring to university, all while saving money.
Why was MCC the right choice for me? The great student activities and the friends I met.
2 convenient locations and the option to take online classes.
The right choice is MCC.
There's a city within a city not far from here. This city includes a beautiful apartment building with indoor parking, a chapel, a movie theater, a swimming pool, exercise and recreational facilities, putting greens, and more. The city isn't really a city, but it is a wonderful place to live. Make friends and live your best life. It's the Embers Retirement Community in Marshalltown. The Embers provides security, independence, and companionship. Beautiful grounds outside and lovely studio, 1 and 2 bedroom apartments inside. See it for yourself. The Embers in Marshalltown.
Marshalltown knows competition. We started forging trowels in 1890 and evolved into manufacturing tools for masonry, drywall, concrete, flooring, tile, paint, and more. Today, we're still going strong. Marshalltown strong. As a worldwide leader in manufacturing, we crush the competition. We believe in our community and are proud to support Bobcat Athletics.
It's the Friday Showcase on KFJB-TV.
Bobcat basketball from Newton tonight, 19-19 at the break in the boys' game. Earlier tonight, a final in the girls' game, 53-30. Coach, at the break, I think it was, I don't remember, I think he had 11 points or whatever, but come back in that second half, I thought your ladies looked very aggressive, trying to really hustle and make some good plays. I know it's 0-3 on the season so far, but I've seen tremendous effort from the ladies early on. I know you have to be happy with that part.
Yeah, for sure. And the thing, we keep preaching, pregame, halftime, postgame. I mean, we cannot wait for other teams to dictate tempo and effort and energy. And once again, Newton, to their credit, they came out physical, they came out aggressive. And it really took us, I thought, until the second half where we kind of got ourselves settled down and just focused on a few small things that led to some better decisions overall. Because, we essentially ran ourselves ragged, turnovers in the first half and fouling too much on defense because our legs just weren't there for having transition every single possession after bad shots and poor decisions.
What do you think has been the biggest improvement in the past 3 games early on here for you?
One of the things that we're starting to see, little moments here is we're starting to get girls going up physical. Early in the season, we had girls pulling up early before getting to the rim. We're really trying to preach, embracing that contact, going up strong. We started seeing that a little bit. Millie got in there a couple times. Sydney had a couple rattle out. But overall, that's one thing we've got to keep embracing is we got to earn our way to the free throw line. Newton did that to their credit, and they lived at the line because they were attacking us strong, and it just took us too long to kind of embrace that same mentality.
I really think in the second half, it seemed that the rest of the team responded to what I saw in Sarah Huffman in that second quarter, where she picked up a couple charges. She rebounds so well for her size, and in Sarah Huffman fashion, had a girl cry after she hit her. And then the rest of the team seemed to really come in. You talked about Millie a little bit. Sydney did that. Kinsley Bowie as well. What did you see from the freshmen that really seemed to step up, along with Aniston did some good things offensively in the second half as well?
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of potential. We keep telling that the girls over and over. There is so much potential there, but the key to having potential is consistency, right? And so we see those flashes where make a good pass or make a good play in defense, but then immediately turns into something that we don't want. And so those are those baby steps that we're preaching. And I think almost every single player on our team had at least 2 or 3 outstanding plays that then were negated almost immediately by a poor decision afterwards. And so we just got, eliminating some of those simple turnovers. It's an easy coach cliche, but we just take care of the ball a little bit, calm ourselves down, take care of the basketball, actually run some offense. We're going to look like a different team. We just got to mentally embrace that every single play.
Urbandale is tomorrow night, as that game will be right here on KFJB-TV. Good luck tomorrow night, Coach.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
This is KFJB-TV.
Ever seen what it takes to fix a transmission? It takes a lot of patience, a lot of experience, and a whole lot of talent. At Ken's Transmission, they have all the above. Family owned and operated with over 62 years of experience in all areas of transmission, keeping your vehicle shifting smoothly and routine maintenance, repair and replacement, including automatic and manual. For reputable service you can trust, Ken's Transmission. Ken's Transmission at 306 East Anson Street in Marshalltown is a proud sponsor of the Marshalltown Bobcats.
Hey Bobcat fans, this is Drake Capello, and you're watching Bobcat basketball on KFJB-TV.
Welcome back to Newton. Third quarter just about ready to start. Our halftime adjustments for the second half, all brought to you by Ken's Transmission, your family-owned transmission experts. Biggest adjustment for the second half in your mind for the Bobcats?
It really comes down to you have got to get it into the lane before you settle for a three. You've got to get your threes out of kickouts.
Bobcats in the second half will begin with the basketball, all tied up 19-19. Against Transmission, halftime stats, 7 points for Prince Gialla, Carter Giannetto with 8. Dalen Houston not overly involved as far as scoring in that first half as he goes to the rack here. Does not have a point. He has 2 free throws coming as Plowman will commit the foul, his second one of the game.
Yeah, and he got him on the bounce before that, but finally got called when Dalen went right up.
And the first free throw is no good for Dalen Houston. A year ago for the Bobcats, Dalen Houston at the line, 54% free throw shooter. Saw him get more comfortable and better at the free throw line as the season went along, so see if that continues to improve here. He does not hit either free throw, and we're still locked in at 19 apiece as we begin this third quarter of play. Newton Cardinals with the basketball on the right side of your TV screen. Engel drives in. Eisenbarth got a piece of that. Clears it out to Giannetto up the far sideline. Giannetto will settle in offensively here for the Bobcats. Trayshawn Brooks, top of the key, goes down tough on the right side of the paint. Shot's no good. Foul on the floor. That'll be the second foul in the Newton Cardinals here in the second half already.
You love to see that aggressive take to the rack. Trayshawn did a little off that pick, curled around, and went straight to the rack.
Bobcats with the basketball, baseline, inbound to Capayu. Capayu will drive in, kick back out to Giannetto. Giannetto drives in, kicks back to Dalen Houston. Back to Giannetto. A little rotation right there. Trayshawn Brooks down the right side of the paint.
Oh, my gosh. Are you kidding me?
That's not a charge. That's a flop right there as Jake Engel just kind of threw himself back with the slightest of pressure from Trayshawn Brooks.
He reverse spun out of that. That's ridiculous.
19-19, 1 minute gone here in this third quarter of play inside Newton High School. I'm Brandon Lewis, Dylan Doze alongside me. Baseline drive as the pass came in, kick out, left wing three is no good. Plowman gets in there for the rebound, tosses it back as Drew Thompson will have it. Back to Plowman, near side corner, then over to Engel.
Nice D by the Bobcats.
Shot clock did reset, so it's at 15 now. Plowman turnaround. Houston tried to get it, but Plowman puts it right past him. He has 11 in the game.
He is having his way.
And he blocks a shot of Dalen Houston inside. Back the other way as they get the clear out three in transition. Boy, that one's strong off the side of the glass. Trayshawn Brooks gets it, gives it up to Dalen Houston, lays it up and in. It's good. And Dalen finally on the board with his first bucket. Tried to go alley-oop, but he was a little bit too far away from the bucket. But nevertheless, he makes it count, and we're tied at 21.
Dalen in transition is a dangerous weapon. He looks a little bit slow and methodical in the half court, and then just Red Sea parts there.
Engel with his second bucket of the game. He has 4 as he blows past Giannetto. I think kind of got caught up on a partial screen. Eisenbarth sets the screen. Go inside. Trayshawn, a fake and a bucket. Right there, a good play and a drive for Trayshawn. A little hesitation move at the left block, and the bucket is good.
Second very aggressive play to the rack by Trayshawn in the second half.
Not much of a long-distance shooter for Engel. In transition, Cats hit it wide open. Capayu, count the bucket. It's 26-23. Big bucket right there for Drake Capayu.
Great job by Trayshawn. The junior point guard's really taken the offense by the reins here in the second half. A great kick out. Drake wide open, knocks it down.
Under 5 minutes inside Newton High School. Engel top of the key, drives around. Giannetto lost him. Houston tried to pick him up, but was too late. Engel, 2-point bucket is good. He has 6 now.
We weren't lying to you. The kid can get to the rack, and he can get in there and make trouble for you.
Giannetto, right wing, that one no good. Rebound brought in. Engel will bring it up the near side. Giannetto guarding. And Giannetto just keeps getting burnt right there. Engel misses the shot as he hits the deck. Giannetto back in transition.
No.
Throws it right to the Cardinals. And a fast break for Vanderlaan. His shot's missed.
Carter did a nice job knocking it away.
Trayshawn will drive into the right block. That's going to be a flop right there by Engel. Again, what a nice box out and a rebound. Houston put back good. He has 4. It's 28-25.
Engel talking a little bit and just continues to talk, but that definitely was a flop. They didn't go for it twice here in the third quarter.
28-25. Bobcats leading it on the road. Dalen goes for the turnover. Can't get it. Plowman drives right past for 2. 28-27, Cardinals back within one. Trayshawn drives down to the right block, kicks out left wing. Capayu fakes a three, drives out, kicks to Giannetto, top of the key, and the Bobcats will settle in offensively. A drop into Trayshawn to the right block. Houston straight on three, does not draw iron. It's back to the Cardinals.
He is playing like he's trying to guide the ball in. Outside of being in transition, he just looks like he's trying to overthink every single situation.
And a timeout's going to be taken on the floor. We'll take it with them. Cats up by one in the third quarter on KFJB-TV.
The insurance agent can make all the difference. Assured Partners agents represent multiple insurance companies. They can pick and choose from a larger variety of outstanding insurance options. Assured Partners also handles life and health insurance and Medicare supplement coverage. With access to local, regional, and national insurance companies, Assured Partners will create policies tailored to the coverage you need. For more information, go online to assuredpartners.com/Marshalltown. Power through partnership with Assured Partners in Marshalltown, Toledo, and West Des Moines.
Hey Bobcat Nation, it's Corey Smith, and you're watching Bobcat Basketball on KFJB-TV.
3:10 in the third quarter, 28-27, Bobcats on top. A timeout taken there. Let's take a look at a regional scoreboard update, all brought to you by Central State Bank. Dylan, any scores? I know it's a little bit of a light night around the state of Iowa here tonight.
So, it looks to be, I don't know, this might be a misprint. I do know Waterloo East leads Cedar Falls at half. I'm wondering, Jeff Brooks at the studio texted us, I think it's 34-30 there. Mason City leads New Hampton 28-19.
Scoreboard update, all brought to you by Central State Bank. Of course, Central State Bank, discover what they can do for you. Locations in Ames, State Center, and West Des Moines. 3 minutes in the third quarter. Bobcats up by one, 28-27.
Been much more aggressive to the rack here in the second half.
Plowman misses a shot. Jala flies in there and hauls it in. Two-handed rebound. Clear out to Giannetto. And over to Brooks now. Capayu looking inside. Jala, nothing really doing in there. Jala gets the inlet there on the left block. Spin move, uses the glass. Count that bucket. Oh, yeah, you will. Drew Thompson will get the foul on him. That's his third of the night. And Prince with a two-point bucket. He has 9. He'll go to look and make it 10 points in the game with a free throw to come.
Plowman was right behind, just trying to anticipate. But Prince does such a good job. He doesn't go all the way up if he doesn't have to. He kind of is. It's kind of that quick shot that alleviates that pressure from the backside shot blocker.
Prince off on the free throw. He is 1 of 2 at the line tonight. Makes it a 3-point game, though, after he made that bucket, 30-27. 3 by Engel to tie. It's no good. Jala tips that one out of there. Trayshawn ends up hauling it in for the rebound. Galen Houston trying to post up down low. Could not get it inside to him. Trayshawn goes down into the paint. Jumper at the stripe. Gets a little friendly roll. And 2 for Trayshawn.
Love his third quarter. He can just rise over Engel, and he can get any shot he wants because he has him by 4, 5, 6 inches.
5 of the game for Trayshawn Brooks tonight. Engel pops over down to the right block. Giannetto guarding. Giannetto had the shot come in over his head. Plowman with the tough rebound. Dalen Houston with his hands up, but Plowman turnaround jumper. It is good. Plowman, he's kind of just sneaky. You know, he doesn't have any great power moves or anything, but he's just sneaky how he puts that shot up real quick.
He's long, he's left-handed, and those are both. He gets the ball where he can do something with it.
Dalen trying to go up tough. Plowman got it. Dalen thought maybe there was a foul to come there. No foul, though.
That's a walk.
3-point lead for the Bobcats. Back out top, Capayu got a piece of it. Oh, now they're going to call a push on Capayu. That'll be his third foul of the night. I get it. Maybe a little handsy, a little aggressive right there, but he was trying to force a turnover. Bauer was losing the basketball in the process.
That's 3 on Drake.
Rogelio Seren is going to spell Drake Capayu. Bauer controls it and then swung it to Engel, left wing. Has Engel even come out of the game here tonight?
He did late in that first half when he had 2 fouls, but otherwise he's played through.
Newton working around the perimeter. 3, far side corner, good by Bauer, his first 3 of the night. He has 5. We're tied back at 32 apiece. Trayshawn Brooks into the front court for the Bobcats. Rogelio Soren will pass it around the perimeter. The Bobcats go. Cats almost turned it over right there as Giannetto could not quite get to it. A little bit of a slow pass. Bauer almost picked it off. And the Cats will retain the basketball as it goes into the Bobcat bench here.
Yeah, telegraph that pass to the corner.
Giannetto open. 3, no good. Jala with a tough rebound. He'll go up strong with it. Has it partially blocked, but gets it back over Plowman. 2 for Prince. 11 for Jala.
They just got to keep feeding the Prince because there is nobody that can stop him on the block.
3 right wing. They try to flop and get the foul on the 3. It's no good, and the Cats will lead as we go to the fourth quarter in Newton. 34-32 on KFJB-TV.
American Grill is Marshalltown Steakhouse. Ribeyes and sirloins, aged, hand-cut, and served with your choice of 2 of Legends' legendary sides and a dinner roll. If you are a prime rib fan, Legends has prime rib every Friday and Saturday starting at 4 p.m. With 3 sides to choose from, it's chef-seasoned and slow-cooked to tender, juicy perfection. Try Legends prime rib, and you'll know why it's Marshalltown's favorite. Legends American Grill is Marshalltown Steakhouse.
Hey Bobcat Nation, this is Dale in Houston. You're watching Bobcat Basketball on KFJB-TV.
Fourth quarter just about ready to start here tonight. 34-32 is our score as the Bobcats leading it by 2. Prince Jala has really been the X factor tonight. 11 points in the game, and it's just been a much different team when he's in there.
Yeah, the offense just moves so much more smoothly. The energy, the purposefulness. He's got 5 or 6 steals so far, and along with another half dozen rebounds. He's been everywhere and made a lot of great plays for the Bobcats.
Well, up on your Marshalltown Hy-Vee scoreboard, you see the score as we head to the fourth quarter. 34-32 is our score right now, but it's been a tight one throughout. Bobcats led 12-11 after the first quarter. It was 19 apiece at the halftime break, and I think this one going to go down to the wire here tonight as the Cardinals will get the basketball to start the fourth quarter. Prince Jala pokes that one away from the Newton Cardinals. Goes for the steal. Back in transition. Jumper. It is going to be no good as limited minutes for Carson Satterfield tonight. The senior misses the jumper. Trayshawn Brooks into the front court. Left wing over to the right wing to Dalen Houston. Back to Trayshawn Brooks. You said maybe he injured his ankle there in that third quarter?
He tweaked his ankle at the end of the third quarter. Good to see him right back out there.
Giannetto. Inside they'll feed Jala back to Houston. He fakes, tries to kick, and a reach-in foul is going to come in, I believe, on Caleb Mattis. And no, they're going to, I think, call it on Plowman, which would be his 3rd of the night.
Yeah, I thought they were going to get Mattis reaching in.
Yeah, and they give it to Brody Bauer. All of a sudden, he wasn't even in the play. Rogelio Soren gets the inbounds. Over to Giannetto, right wing. Quickly into Jala. There you go. Bauer's going to pick up another quick one. That's his 2nd of the game. 5th team foul here in the fourth quarter.
I do not see anybody in white that can guard Prince Jala on the block. They don't like to have Plowman guard him so they can bring Plowman over to maybe block the shot, but no one can guard him in the post.
Jala inside, up and under move. What a beautiful play, but a putback dunk. Yeah, slam it home, big boy.
Whew. Those are pogo sticks on the end of his legs. He got up there and threw it down.
36-32, Bobcats up on top. Engel to answer, can't get it. Giannetto with the long rebound out at the free throw line. Jala down the left side of the paint, turnaround jumper, puts up the shot, misses it. Boy, what a hustle play. Got his own miss and the rebound. Yes, 32, 6-point lead with 6:28 to go. Cats on a little bit of a run right now, and a timeout's going to be called by Newton. We'll take it with them. Cats lead on KFJB-TV.
The insurance agent can make all the difference. Assured Partners agents represent multiple insurance companies. They can pick and choose from a larger variety of outstanding insurance options. Assured Partners also handles life and health insurance and Medicare supplement coverage. With access to local, regional, and national insurance companies, Assured Partners will create policies tailored to the coverage you need. For more information, go online to assuredpartners.com/Marshalltown. Power through partnership with Assured Partners in Marshalltown, Toledo, and West Des Moines.
Hey Bobcat fans, this is Jackson Bowie and you're watching Bobcat Basketball on KFJB-TV.
6:24 in the game, 38-32. Cats on a run here. Dalen Houston with a huge play, gave him momentum, but it started with Prince. 13 points in the game tonight. He is just putting people, he's outworking everybody out there. That rebound that he got right there for a bucket was phenomenal.
Yeah, he went up, put it off the glass. Satterfield was guarding him. He ran around Satterfield before Satterfield even turned around to block him out and got it off the glass again for two. But Plowman again on that left block.
Back within 4 as another 2-point bucket for Plowman. 17 in the game for him.
As unstoppable as Prince has been, so has Plowman.
So southpaws, man. They just, you're not expecting it. You know, it's not the traditional look. Trayshawn down the paint and out of bounds.
They didn't call anything.
I don't know how you hold the whistle on that.
It's got to be something.
Engel all over him, and Trayshawn drives down, loses his balance, and the ball flies out of bounds, and it's back to the Cardinals. 5:40 to go in the game.
That tells me they know Engel's flopping, but they didn't want to call the charge.
Little runner is good, going into the left block for Engel. 8 in the game for number 1 for the Cardinals.
He is a good player.
He's a disruptor.
Yes.
Long jumper, right side. Houston is pure. Houston with 8.
Dalen's a kid that if he can get an athletic play, if he can get a transition bucket, a big dunk, the rest of his game follows after that.
Good defensive pressure for the Bobcats as we're under 5 in the fourth quarter. Engel inside. Giannetto keeps getting driven past right there. Engel's just so sneaky. It's a tough guard for Giannetto. You can see him a little bit distraught here as he comes back towards the other end as Engel with 10 now in the game.
They're running that pick and roll. Prince has got to hedge much harder on that to get Engel off his path.
Jala gets the feed quickly inside to Dalen Houston. Back to Jala. Jala inside, loses his footing. Gets it back to Houston.
Great
little
take.
Step in between, misses his shot. Gets his own rebound. Put back. Plowman's going to pick up his third. Shooting foul will send Dalen Houston to the line. One more foul, and the Bobcats will be in the bonus. Ooh, thought that one was going to pop out. Dalen now 1 of 3 at the line tonight. Just a reminder, Newton a 3A team, Bobcats 4A team, but that doesn't mean anything. Newton, rivalry game, and also the other thing is Newton was a game away of getting to the state tournament at 3A last year as they lost their game, but they lost to Dallas Center Grimes, which is obviously always a pretty tough team. Houston gets both free throws at the line. 42-38. This game was a 6-point game last year. It's a tight one here tonight. Newton on KFJB-TV.
Marshalltown's best pizza, Zeno's is the place to get delicious homemade pizza from scratch that the whole family will love. For some, it's a family tradition, and Zeno's Pizza is all about old school family-owned pizza making. Zeno's respects tradition so much that they have had the same thin crust pizza recipe for over 70 years. There are a couple of ways to get your Zeno's Pizza. You can dine in, order online for pickup, or call 641-752-1245. Zeno's Pizza, 109 East Main Street, downtown Marshalltown.
Bobcat Nation, this is Jackson Eisenbarth, and you're watching Bobcat Basketball on KFJB-TV.
42-38, Bobcats on top of the road, 4:14 fourth quarter. Scoreboard update all brought to you by Central State Bank, Dylan.
Yeah, actually, Jeff Brooks was right. Waterloo East leads Cedar Falls 30-4 at half, which seems like a crazy score to me.
Yeah.
Mason City leads New Hampton 53-41.
All right, timeout on the floor right there. Bobcats on top, 42-38. What are you discussing right now at that timeout juncture right there for the Bobcats?
I think you're looking from a defensive end on that pick and roll. If they're going to run Engel on that pick and roll up top, you have to hedge. You can't allow him just to go around and get to the lane.
I'm surprised we haven't seen Kapayu go on Engel here tonight.
And there's the hedge.
And there's Kapayu stepped in and then backed off, and Engel's going to blow by Jala right there for two. Yeah, I would not to second guess Coach. He knows a lot more about basketball than I do, but Kapayu, you like your chances on Engel.
Yeah. Bigger body, able to body him up a little bit more.
Yeah. Jala inside, tough play. Boy, he had Vanderland all over him, but he takes it to him. Cats up by 4.
Jala knows how to use his body. He can use both hands around the rim. There he finishes with the left.
Engel inside, Kapayu steps out. They kick out far side corner, baseline drive. Houston jumps, not enough to deflect the shot of Brody Bauer. And Bauer, a 2-point bucket. He has 7 now.
Yeah, Kapayu hedged out hard to keep him from shooting the three, and he went right around him baseline and laid it up for 2.
2-point game with nearly 3 to go. Trayshawn drives, free throw line jumper. Woo! You like that shot right there. Nothing but net for the Cats. 7 in the game for Trayshawn.
I have loved how he's played this second half. Under control but aggressive the entire second half.
3. We haven't seen a whole lot of threes here in the second half. I think coaches on both sides probably had a little talk about good shots. Giannetto unguarded 3. Oh, pops in and out. No good. Thought that one was going to be good.
That's a good shot. He was able to step right into it.
Engel drives. I think he rolled his ankle a little bit on that drive as he tried to stop. Houston climbs the ladder. Tough rebound. Kapayu gets it. Underhands it to Giannetto over the timeline.
Get a bucket here with 2.5 to go. It would be a huge deal for the Bobcats.
That's the thing. You can't have a minute possession anymore with that new shot clock. Why not? Drop it like it's hot, Prince.
If
17.
If Prince is hitting from 18, you can't guard him anywhere because they're off him 5-6 feet because they can't stop him on the drive. If he knocks that down, it's over.
Bauer baseline drive. A little switch here. Giannetto now guarding on Bauer. Inside to Plowman. Gets beat. Jala blocks the shot from behind. Houston has it. Kapayu. He's going to take it against Engel. Up and under. Count it. Yeah! 50-42. Timeout Cards. It's an 8-point lead with 1:37 to go inside Newton right here on KFJB-TV.
Marshalltown's best pizza, Zeno's is the place to get delicious homemade pizza from scratch that the whole family will love. For some, it's a family tradition, and Zeno's Pizza is all about old school family-owned pizza making. Zeno's respects tradition so much that they have had the same thin crust pizza recipe for over 70 years. There are a couple of ways to get your Zeno's Pizza. You can dine in, order online for pickup, or call 641-752-1245. Zeno's Pizza, 109 East Main Street, downtown Marshalltown.
Bobcat Nation, this is Jackson Eisenbarth, and you're watching Bobcat Basketball on KFJB-TV.
50-42. It's an 8-point lead for the Bobcats with 1:37 to go in the game. Huge bucket right there by Kapayu. He's so patient right there on that drive. He's got 5 points of the game, all of them coming here in the second half of this contest. But holy smokes, Prince Jala, what a week. He played so tremendous against Roosevelt in the second half, and tonight it has been the Prince Jala show. He has blocked it. He has forced a turnover. He's scored it here tonight. He's got 17.
He's been tremendous. Great layup by Drake to put him up 8, but there's another block by Prince, 2 in a row.
Trayshawn wisely backs it out. Kicks it to Jala. Jala fake, gets Plowman off his feet. That's a great play. 10-point lead with 1 minute to go here inside Newton High School. I'm Brandon Lewis. Dylan Doe's alongside me. Cats looking to go to 2-0 on the season. Bauer, jumper, in and out. Houston with a rebound, clear out to Capayu. 58 seconds left in the game.
Bobcats looking to close out another win where they struggled last year. So far this year, they've been quite good.
Bauer fouls the best free throw shooter on the Bobcats squad a year ago. Drake Capayu at the free throw line. 92%. It doesn't get any better than that, Dylan.
No, there's no one I trust more on the line here. He's such a smart basketball player, great jump shooter, phenomenal free throw shooter. Bobcats looking to ice this one.
Bauer, his third foul, 7th team foul. Cats with just 2 fouls here in the second half. Capayu for the 1-and-1. It's good. And this is exactly who you want at the line, Dylan. But, aside from that, Drake was 6 here tonight. What an incredible performance to go to 2-0 on the season. It's now a 12-point lead with 50 seconds to go.
We're starting to see things come together. There were some start and stops, especially that first quarter. But since midway through that first quarter, this offense has really started to find its way, and Prince Jala's just been a man everywhere tonight.
Engel runner in the paint. No good, out of bounds on the Cardinals. Back to the Bobcats with 40 seconds to go. 5-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Gianetto will be the one to inbound it on the baseline. Timeout. We'll take it with them. Bobcat.
Don't let concerns about current events derail your long-term financial strategy. Edward Jones financial advisor Zach Wall can help. He'll work with you to understand today's financial landscape and how to be positioned for the long term. Edward Jones can give you the tools for a reasoned, disciplined approach to investing. Call Zach Wall at 641-752-3017 in Marshalltown or online at edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Hey Bobcat Nation, this is Prince Jala and you're watching.
Live look at the student section going crazy here as the Cats have a 12-point lead in the fourth quarter and look to go to 2-0 on the season. 54-42, 40 seconds left, and the Bobcats will get fouled before the inbound as Engel will foul Trayshawn Brooks, and Brooks will go to the free throw stripe.
One thing I really love here in the fourth quarter, it seemed last year we would get caught in these games where we couldn't get past that 4-point lead, that 6-point lead. We couldn't extend it. And here late in this fourth quarter, the Bobcats have kept the pedal to the metal and able to extend that 2-point lead into a double-digit lead.
Now a 13-point lead as Trayshawn Brooks will put in the first free throw. He's 2 of 3 at the line tonight. I think we're going to have a lane violation on 3, Bauer. Technical foul, actually.
They're going to call it on Dalen.
Official explained it to Dalen Houston. I'm not really sure what was the call there, but the foul's a second on Dalen Houston tonight. And Bauer will go to the line for 2 free throws.
And it is a technical.
Yep. Second free throw is no good for Bauer. Splits him at the line. They'll get the basketball back. Do we not? We should resume. Trayshawn, they should have finished out Trayshawn's free throw and then gone to the tech. But
I think they have to go to the tech because it would be a live ball if he missed after his free throw. So they have to. They're saying it was during the shot, so the attempt was wiped out, so it will be Newton's basketball.
12-point game, 40 seconds to go here. Bauer gets it, tipped away by Jala out of bounds right in front of the Cardinal student section. And that will remain with the Cardinals, but 6 seconds tick off the clock.
Yeah.
And a hold's going to be called on the other side of things. Prince Jala is going to pick up his third foul of the game.
Yeah, if your name's not Jake Engel and you're coming across midline, Bobcats have been able to poke it away time after time.
Inbounds to Engel. Opens up as Giannetto was all over him. Drains a three-point bucket. And it's now 55-46. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it with him on KFJB-TV.
Choose Marshalltown Community College for your education.
A quality education.
Hands-on career training.
Convenient on-campus living.
One-on-one attention from my instructors.
Earning my AA degree and transferring to university, all while saving money.
Why was MCC the right choice for me? The great student activities and the friends I met.
2 convenient locations and the option to take online classes.
The right choice is MCC.
Hey Bobcat Nation, this is Rogelio Soren and you're watching Bobcat Basketball on KFJB-TV.
Jake Engel just made a 3 for the Newton Cardinals. 15 in the game. And 13 of those points came in the first half. Bobcats leading at 55-46 is our current score here. As the timeout was taken by the Newton Cardinals. It'll be Bobcat basketball here in just a second. 22 seconds remaining in the game. We'll most likely see Newton foul, try to extend this thing out here. Prince Jala will inbound. He'll drop it into Kapayu, the best free throw shooter on the team for the Bobcats. Back to Jala. Now back to Kapayu, up to Trayshawn Brooks over the timeline. And a push from behind as Bauer's going to be called with the foul. That is his 4th of the night.
Yeah, see if Trayshawn can finish what he started at the line just a few seconds ago.
One and one. And he will get the friendly roll and earn the bonus free throw.
He's got a soft shot. He's able to get the front line, get the nice shooter's roll on that. Trey looking to be in double digits.
Both free throws good for Trayshawn Brooks. 4 of 5 at the line for Trayshawn. Angle 3, right wing is no good. Off the back of the iron, Trayshawn will get it, and he'll dribble it out. And the Bobcats will go to 2-0 on the season with an 11-point road victory. Tight throughout, but the Cats pull away in the fourth quarter. 57-46, our final score. Big win here tonight, Dylan, on the road.
Absolutely huge win, scoring 23 fourth quarter points to extend and to put this game away. Great job from the line, going 7 of 8 here in the fourth quarter.
The Locker Room Report presented by Wells Fargo Advisors is next right here on KFJB-TV.
Furniture and Mattress has your mattress. Every firmness, comfort, and support level, each at a great price. Make the investment today for a good night's sleep for years to come. McGregor's also has quality furniture for every room in your home. Beautiful, comfortable sofas, recliners, dinette sets, and office furniture to help you work and relax in comfort and style. McGregor's Furniture is proud to bring you quality furniture and great service, and they are proud to support Bobcat Athletics. McGregor's Furniture and Mattress, downtown Marshalltown, open 7 days a week.
Your home is the one place where everything should be perfect, including your air. Capon & Brown helps you achieve the perfect air you deserve with reliable, groundbreaking, award-winning Lennox products. Call Capon & Brown to hear more about how they can help you feel healthier and happier in your home. It doesn't get any more perfect than that. Call them today at 641-753-3563 or visit them online at CaponandBrownInc.com. Your local premier Lennox dealer, where quality has been a promise for 48 years.
Small businesses are the backbone of our community. Marshalltown Area Chamber of Commerce reminds you that when you shop locally, you are benefiting members of our community and adding to our local community overall. You'll find local business owners are generally more knowledgeable, provide better service, and even know their customers by name. Marshalltown Area Chamber of Commerce exists to be an advocate for our business community. Membership in the Chamber benefits your business and adds to the strength of our advocacy efforts. For more information on shopping locally and Chamber membership, go to marshalltown.org.
You planned and saved for your child to go to college, but medical school after graduation was a surprise. A happy, expensive surprise. Wells Fargo Advisors can help. For more than 125 years, we've created wealth management and investment strategies aimed at achieving our clients' personal financial goals. When opportunities surprise you, turn to Wells Fargo Advisors. Together, we'll go far.
Wells Fargo Advisors is located at 14 East South Ridge Road in Marshalltown. Call them at 641-752-5401. They're a member SIPC.
Coming up, post-game statistics, a check of the area scoreboard, and post-game reactions. The Locker Room Report on KFJB-TV, presented by Wells Fargo Advisors of Marshalltown.
57-46 the final score here tonight from Newton High School on KFJB-TV. Big road victory for the Marshalltown Bobcats. They go to 2-0 on the season. The Cardinals now 0-1. Hello? Are you there, Dylan?
I am there. Yes, I was waiting for you to extend.
We are doing a broadcast.
I was waiting for you to extend. You're the voice of the Bobcats. I thought you had a little bit more voice. Yeah, it was a great game. I really thought it was something that the Bobcats were able to, I don't know, the two games, both Roosevelt Tuesday night, these were games we lost last year. They were games where we were state champs 3.5 quarters into games. And then we would not be able to finalize it. But tonight I thought Bobcats ratcheted up the aggression, got to the rack. I think Trey Brooks, a lot goes to him in what he did at the beginning of that third quarter. And then Dalen came alive. We talked a little bit about that. Dalen got something out in transition, then got that putback dunk, and he was off to the races.
No points in the first half for Dalen Houston, but he finishes with 10 here tonight, as well as Trayshawn Brooks. He had 1 point in the first half. He has 9 in the second half. It was a story of really two halves. It was tight in the first half. We were at 19-19 apiece in that first half, but the Bobcats did a lot of their scoring in the second half. Carter Giannetto, kind of the same story as Tuesday night. He made 4 threes, kept the Bobcats around in the first half. That was the same thing here tonight. He made a couple of threes, kept the Bobcats close in the first half, didn't do anything in the second half, but it was just great to see him really kind of help out in that first half. But Prince Jala, again, leading scorer tonight, 19 points, 7 for Drake Kapayu, Braden Weatherly with 3 in the game. Meanwhile, Jake Engel was the show on the other side. He has 15 points. Cole Plowman, 17 for Newton. Brody Bauer with 8. This is the Locker Room Report, all brought to you by Wells Fargo of Marshalltown. It continues next right here on KFJB-TV.
Nester closing in on that retirement property. Chances are your plans didn't include mom moving in, but life happens and you do the right thing. Wells Fargo Advisors can help. For more than 125 years, we've created wealth management and investment strategies aimed at achieving our clients' personal financial goals. When retirement means caring for yourself and a loved one, turn to Wells Fargo Advisors. Together, we'll go far.
Wells Fargo Advisors is located at 14 East South Ridge Road in Marshalltown. Call them at 641-752-5401. They're a member SIPC.
How can you help Marshalltown High School and enjoy a mouth-watering burger at the same time? By ordering the Bobcat Burger at Legends American Grill. 2 quarter-pound patties with crisp bacon strips, sauteed onions, and melted American cheddar, jack, and Swiss cheeses on top of fresh shredded lettuce on a toasted bun. It's absolutely delicious. $1 from every Bobcat Burger sold is donated by Legends to Marshalltown High School activities. So, enjoy a Bobcat Burger and help MHS. The Bobcat Burger, another exclusive from Legends American Grill in Marshalltown.
McGregor's Furniture and Mattress has your mattress. Every firmness, comfort, and support level, each at a great price. Make the investment today for a good night's sleep for years to come. McGregor's also has quality furniture for every room in your home. Beautiful, comfortable sofas, recliners, dinette sets, and office furniture to help you work and relax in comfort and style. McGregor's Furniture is proud to bring you quality furniture and great service, and they are proud to support Bobcat Athletics. McGregor's Furniture and Mattress, downtown Marshalltown, open 7 days a week.
You should never have to wait after ordering new appliances. At Pence Appliance, you wouldn't. With an incredible selection in stock and ready to install today. Our friendly team is here to help you pick the perfect set to match your style. And let our professional technicians install and set up your new appliances, often delivering the very next day. Stop in today, see all the new features, and find your new look at Pence Appliance. For sales and service of everything appliance, go see the Pence team.
The Friday Showcase on KFJB-TV is brought to you by Pence Appliance and TV. For sales and service of everything appliance, come see the Pence team. Wells Fargo Advisors, Marshalltown Community College, a step in the right direction. The Embers, independent living for active seniors. Marshalltown, a worldwide leader in tool manufacturing.
Back live at Newton High School on KFJB-TV. Now time for a regional scoreboard update, all brought to you by Central State Bank. We knew that a team that went to the state tournament last year in Cedar Falls was not trailing Waterloo East. We finally got the right score here.
Yeah, they may have been trailing, but it wasn't by 26.
No.
Cedar Falls took care of Waterloo East 75-71. It did go into overtime. Dallas Bear, their big kid inside, some high D1 offers, had 28. While Kewan Jones, who we saw at Waterloo East, led East with 14.
Yeah, Waterloo East is going to be a tough out this year. I think overall we'll see how Ames is, but I think Waterloo East might be up there at the top of the class in the Iowa Alliance this year. I mean, they got a lot coming back.
Yeah, they have a lot coming back. A lot of their scoring came out of that junior class. Prince Jala actually played a lot of AAU with them growing up, so he knows those kids well. But great job by Cedar Falls to be able to eke that one out. We also have BCLUW leads Collins Maxwell 37-30 going into that fourth quarter, and Mason City fought off New Hampton in the end and won 62-57.
Don't go anywhere. The Locker Room Report continues next as we'll talk to head coach Michael Apple right here on KFJB-TV.
In today's world, you are what you put on social media. If you don't believe me, go check out Calvin Rocket on Facebook. Not only will you find enticing pictures of delicious specials and favorite menu items, you'll also see a whole lot of Bobcat pride. From football to fine arts and everything in between, Calvin Rocket is always sharing what makes them proud to be Bobcats. Keep up to date with Calvin Rocket specials and events at facebook.com/Calvin Rocket Marshalltown. Share the pride, and don't forget to share the cheese curds.
You planned and saved for your child to go to college, but medical school after graduation was a surprise. A happy, expensive surprise. Wells Fargo Advisors can help. For more than 125 years, we've created wealth management and investment strategies aimed at achieving our clients' personal financial goals. When opportunities surprise you, turn to Wells Fargo Advisors. Together we'll go far.
Wells Fargo Advisors is located at 14 East South Ridge Road in Marshalltown. Call them at 641-752-5401. They're a member SIPC.
There's a city within a city not far from here. The city includes a beautiful apartment building with indoor parking, a chapel, a movie theater, a swimming pool, exercise and recreational facilities, putting greens, and more. The city isn't really a city, but it is a wonderful place to live. Make friends and live your best life. It's the Embers Retirement Community in Marshalltown. The Embers provides security, independence, and companionship. Beautiful grounds outside and lovely studio, 1- and 2-bedroom apartments inside. See it for yourself. The Embers in Marshalltown.
Marshalltown knows competition. We started forging trowels in 1890 and evolved into manufacturing tools for masonry, drywall, concrete, flooring, tile, paint, and more. Today, we're still going strong. Marshalltown strong. As a worldwide leader in manufacturing, we crush the competition. We believe in our community and are proud to support Bobcat athletics.
Why choose Marshalltown Community College for your education?
A quality education.
Hands-on career training.
Convenient on-campus living.
One-on-one attention from my instructors.
Earning my AA degree and transferring to university, all while saving money.
Why was MCC the right choice for me? The great student activities and the friends I met.
2 convenient locations and the option to take online classes.
The right choice is MCC.
It's the Friday Showcase on KFJB-TV.
Welcome back into the Locker Room Report right here on KFJB-TV, all presented by Wells Fargo Advisors. Now joined by the big man, Michael Apple. I say that mostly because of the height disparity here.
Yeah.
Mostly.
You don't have to be nice. It's all right.
Now time for a post-game chat with head coach Michael Apple, all brought to you by Laurel Diesel Services and Laurel. Coach, tale of two halves here tonight. In that first half, real tight back and forth. You had the lead after the first quarter, tied at 19 apiece. Ingle made a tough shot right there going into the halftime break. What was your message to your team? Because in the second half, especially fourth quarter, they really started to pull away in this one.
Yeah, it was just really we had to simplify things a little bit and just start cutting harder and understanding when guys are opening the post and reversing the ball and then hitting them right away in there. And then when we got it inside, good things happened for us. It was just basically doing that and continuing to get stops. I thought we played really hard in the first half. We just couldn't get anything going offensively. So we said, keep it up on the defensive end and let's figure some things out offensively.
You were down 11-0 at the beginning of the game. You went on a 15-0 run to storm back. It seemed like your team maybe a little bit rattled in a hostile environment here on the road, but really finally started to settle in, figure a few things out, and it just seems like your team adjusts well to different environments, different things. I know it's only a couple of games so far, but you look at their scrimmage against Iowa City West as well. You were able to adapt. So you have to like the early results.
Yeah, I was proud of our guys for responding the right way and coming back and fighting back there. If you let that get out of hand in that first quarter, it's tough. It's tough to come back. So I was proud of our guys' effort there, and we got some stops. We got Prince in there, and I think he had 2 steals right away for layups. And then that got some momentum going for us, and so that was a big spark for us.
Talk about Prince, because he's put together 2 phenomenal performances, especially in the second half against Roosevelt on Tuesday night, and then tonight he was such a difference maker as far as scoring, going in, drawing some fouls, getting himself to the free throw line, and then defensively, you already kind of alluded to it.
Yeah, so he's just, as we've said, he can bring a lot off the bench for us, and that's that's one of the reasons we have him doing that. He creates a lot of energy for us, and just a really tough guard for other teams. So we did a good job of finding him in the post, and he made some really good patient moves and got to his spots and kind of shot faked, and then followed his shot sometimes when he missed it, and just a really good performance from Prince tonight.
I thought in the first half came out a little bit flat, as we alluded to. Second half came out a lot better, and I think a lot of that had to do with number 3. Yes. I thought Trayshawn Brooks and his aggressiveness, taking it to the rack in that second half, really got the Bobcats going well. Can you speak to his play here tonight?
Well, we really talked to him at halftime is when we get it on the wing and we have guys cutting and there's those 2 gaps there where there's space to drive it. We got to have him going downhill and attacking the rim. That's where he's at his best. So we really emphasized and talked to him about that at halftime, and he responded really well and got to his spots and made some really good plays.
Trayshawn's a good point guard and seemingly a very good listener, because you could see it right away in the third quarter listening to you guys.
I think it might have been that first possession even. He took it downhill and jump stopped and made a good play. So, really, really proud of our guys. You can see they're learning and growing from each game and every day in practice. So, I'm excited for this group and the opportunity to play again tomorrow against Urbandale.
We've seen, and Dylan and I alluded to it in the fourth quarter, that past couple of years, team hasn't really been able to close out games and really feel comfortable at the end of games, it seems like. Some of those close games might have gone the other way, but through 2 games, your team has really been able to close out games and kind of put the hammer down and close it out. What do you think is that little difference to make sure you close out and win a game that you can win?
I thought we were really smart down the stretch there, just slowing it down when we were ahead by 10 or whatever we were. I mean, close to 10 if we weren't. Of just, we got it fast half court. There was nothing there, and there wasn't a layup, so we took it back out. We ran some clock. We got something good. Eat up 15 to 20 seconds there. Those are the things our guys are learning.
Mm-hmm. And one of the things we saw, Dalen had a sluggish first half. He really seemed to get going once you guys got out in transition. How important is getting out in transition for the Bobcats offense?
Well, it's huge. He can rim run really well. I mean, he's just so quick off the blocks there that it's hard for sometimes the 5-man to get back and get in front of him. And obviously his ability to jump is huge for transition if we can get it to him and get it to him on a certain spot when he's just, diving in from the three-point line and he can make a play. It's really tough. It's really it's a good spot for us.
Well, this might become one of our nightly segments with you. We'll go another replay with Coach here tonight as we look at one of our top plays for the night. Almost got the alley-oop.
I thought it was going to be a putback dunk.
Yeah, the putback dunk was another phenomenal play. We've seen that on 2 nights. Yeah. Hey, what a great performance. 2-0. I know it feels good. Urbandale's going to be another good test.
Yes. Yeah, they're a very physical team. They're going to play extremely hard, and they got some big size to them. We're going to have to match that and be ready to guard them because they cut hard. They defend at a high level on the defensive end. So it's going to be a tough test for our guys on a back-to-back night. So we got to be prepared and ready. And mentally tough is the biggest thing. Is we got to make sure we're doing the right things tonight, getting our rest, getting up the next day, and repeating kind of what we need to do to get ready for a basketball game.
Good luck.
Yep, thank you.
Good luck. Go Cats. I'll be there with you in spirit tomorrow night.
Okay. I will be with you in person.
Yes, perfect.
I
figured one of you would be there.
We're going to put the headset on you as you call play and just mute Brynjar every once in a while. So.
Post-game chat with Coach L brought to you by Laurel Diesel Services, your locally owned qualified diesel mechanics. This is the Locker Room Report, all presented by Wells Fargo Advisors in Marshalltown on KFJB-TV.
When Mike Overton moved to Laurel, Iowa, he had a vision to have a diesel repair shop that would support his growing family and passion for working on diesel engines. Being part of the East Marshall community means ensuring that farmers, truck drivers, and businesses run smoothly. With a large building and state-of-the-art equipment, Laurel Diesel Services is always up for a challenge. When your farm trucks, semis, or other diesel equipment requires maintenance or the occasional repair, take it to Laurel Diesel Services.
The equity in your home is power. Power to remodel your home. Take a memorable vacation. Add a deck or patio. Lennox Employees Credit Union can help you unleash the financial power you possess with a home equity loan. Consolidate debt, fund a student loan, or pay for a wedding. Home equity loans are as low as 3.74% for a 5-year fixed-rate loan. The loan process is easy. See Lennox Employees Credit Union, 1004 East Main Street in Marshalltown. Member NCUA. Equal housing lender. Online at LennoxECU.com.
At Sports Plus Sports Medicine and Physical Therapy Center, we customize each patient's treatment plan to their individual needs. What does that mean? It means that not every back or knee problem is treated the same, and that your program will be unique and designed especially for your needs or problem. This improves how quickly you will return to work or sports. The Sports Plus staff is encouraging and takes pride in your successful recovery. This is just one more reason why champions choose Sports Plus Physical Therapy as their favorite place to rehabilitate and train.
Named Marshalltown's best pizza, Zeno's is the place to get delicious homemade pizza from scratch that the whole family will love. For some, it's a family tradition, and Zeno's Pizza is all about old-school family-owned pizza making. Zeno's respects tradition so much that they have had the same thin crust pizza recipe for over 70 years. There are a couple of ways to get your Zeno's Pizza. You can dine in, order online for pickup, or call 641-752-1245. Zeno's Pizza, 109 East Main Street, downtown Marshalltown.
Since 1967, Jensen Ford Lincoln has served generations of families around central Iowa. Quality vehicles, professional service, knowledge of our product, that's a part of Jensen. But what's more important to us is a trust that is passed down from every generation. Jensen Ford Lincoln wants to serve your family. We want to be there for your first car, we want to be there for your family SUV, and we want to see you drive away in the Mustang you always dreamed of. At Jensen, we want to be here for you now and every mile along the way.
It's the Friday Showcase on KFJB-TV.
Back in on the Locker Room Report here on KFJB-TV. I'm Brandon Lewis, Dylan Dose alongside. Coming up our next game tomorrow night, it's the Friday Showcase girls and boys doubleheader tomorrow night starting at 6 o'clock. And it's tip-off 6:15 from the girls' game. Boys' game tentatively set for 7:45 tomorrow night. Dylan Dose will be on the call. What a fun night. Good win. Cats 2-0.
Great win. 2 road wins. Get to go back to the friendly confines at the Roundhouse. See if we can have a 3-0 week. I'll take it.
Yeah, that is for sure. Hey, it's been great to have you along here tonight. Thanks so much to our camera work from Jesse McMeyer, as well as Zach Tomish, and our producer tonight, Keith Stewart. For Dylan Doze, I'm Brandon Lewis. You have been watching the Locker Room Report, all presented by Wells Fargo Advisors. You've also been watching Bobcat basketball right here on your home for the Cats for 100 years, KFJB-TV.
Today's game was brought to you by Lennox Employees Credit Union, Marshalltown Area Chamber of Commerce, Assured Partners, Legends American Grill, Jensen Ford, Sports Plus, Sports Medicine, Edward Jones, Zach Wall, Capone and Brown, Wayward Social, Zeno's, McGregor's Furniture and Mattress, Kent's Appliance and TV, Wells Fargo Advisors, Marshalltown Community College, The Embers, Marshalltown, Bruin Manufacturing, Ken's Transmission, Brown's Shoe Fit, Central State Bank, Calvin Rocket Bar and Grill, Top Crafters, Marshalltown Hy-Vee.